Hey, this is the Cheapskate. I had some requests. People wanted to know how I put my system together here. So I'm going to take you on a little tour. Also, you can see in front of me here and behind me that this year my bushes were getting just too big for the house, so I had to take them out. So I've built some replacements here. You'll see them on the finished video, how they look at night. So let's just take a look here. So here's the command center for the entire show. It's just an old laptop and a little FM transmitter that I bought on eBay. Ran about $50. Now that was a couple years ago, so I'm not sure how much they're running now. But this will transmit about a half a mile. Considering I only need it to go a couple hundred feet, it works beautiful here for my show. And it works inside the garage. I don't need to have it outside. All it does is plug into the headphone jack. Alright, on the computer itself, I have two USB cables. A 30-footer that goes to my little box beside the garage here. And then I have a 50-footer over on this side that goes to the box on the front porch. At the box on the front porch is a powered USB hub, and from there it splits out to the other boxes. Alright, going over here on the start menu, I'll go up to devices and printers. And we can see that my 5 Arduinos are right here, the 2560s. It's on COM 1, COM 2, COM 6, COM 7, and the COM 11. The computer assigns the COM numbers itself. Now, if you should go out there right now, or if I would reach over here and pull a plug out of one of these USBs, it would reassign all the numbers when I plugged it back into different ports, because it would think that they were new Arduinos now. So if that happens, the only thing you can do is turn the computer off, plug all your USB cables back in, and then restart the computer, and it should go right back to where they were originally. So let's go out to the outside here, and I'll show you the USB cables and where they connect into the boxes. Okay, coming from the computer, I have the 150-footer right here, and these are basically just extension cables. So I have to have a small USB A to B. The others right there are simply A male to A female. So then I've got the A to B that goes into my powered hub. Now from the powered hub, I have one wire that goes straight into my Arduino inside this box, and then I have another one of these 50-footers that goes out to my box out in the side yard that runs the leaping arches, and then I have two more of the 50-footers that go out here that run the boxes that take care of my characters. And that's about all there is. As I say, this is a powered USB hub. Over here on the side, you can see that I've got a 5-volt, 2-amp transformer over here that's running it. And that's really all there is to it. Alright, on the little box, it has the 130-footer by itself. That's the blue one right here that goes straight into the box and connects directly to the Arduino. Now here's the 50-foot extension going into a 30-foot USB A to B. This goes up and connects into the box that runs my, the one that lights up the bodies and the mouths on the characters. Then I have a second one here, the same setup. This goes to the box that runs my drummer. And that's all the USB cables. This is the first of my 3 boxes here, the wooden controllers. I've got a couple more out in the yard that are just small plastic for some of my characters. But each one of these boxes has 48 plug-ins inside of it. It seems like a lot of extension cords, but every window and every roof line on here all have 3 colors right now. So that's 1 extension cord going to each one. So for each window, there's 3 extension cords. Each door, 3 extension cords. So it adds up after a while. I'm up somewhere around 120, 130, I'm not exactly sure. You can see the amount of extension cords it takes to do it this way. Sure, the big boy stuff, like the Lightoramas, it's a whole lot neater because all you've got is one little data cable going out to it. But this is the cheapest way that I could do it. Like I said in the videos when I teach you how to build the boxes, that the little 16 channel boxes, store-bought, they'll run you about $250 a box. Well, I built this box here for less than $200, and this equals 3 of those. So the amount of extension cords, so long as you go do like I did and go out yard sailing, you can pick them up for a couple of bucks a piece. So, alright, this is the second of my 48 channel boxes. This one runs the leaping arches you see in front of you here. Each arch has 8 segments on it, so the 4 arches take 32 different plugs. Now the box has 48 in it, so I also use it to run a few of the other things, some of the trees in the yard, a few of the bushes and windows on the house. So that's the second box. So let's go take a look at the third one. Alright, here's the third box. Now this one's smaller than the other two. I only have 16 plug-ins in here, but it's just for this side of the garage. It runs the garage doors, a few of my trees and bushes, the candy canes down along the driveway here. Here's my fourth box. This one controls my drummer. I'll show you what it looks like inside. There's not much to it, just an Arduino, a couple of transformers, and one solid state relay here. Okay, let's look at the last one. And this is my fifth and final box. This one controls lighting up the bodies, their mouths when they're singing. And once again, it's just one set of relays, but these are manual relays. One Arduino board and a couple of transformers. I put them in these plastic boxes and then hot glue around where I run the wires through. That makes them waterproof. Okay, let's look at the characters. These are my characters. The first set right here are the shepherd and the sheep. I use these for Silent Night. The sheep do the singing, along with the shepherd. Okay? This is just a homemade Christmas tree made out of an old pool umbrella. It lights up green and white along with the rest of the house. These are my angels. I have 2 of them. I use them in Christmas canon and backup singers for a few other songs. I had one young man told his mom that he likes going to the house with the singing angels, so that's what these are for. My last one here is the drummer. He actually plays the drum here. I have a video here in YouTube of showing how I built him and how I make the drumsticks animated. This is one of my 2 signs that tell you what channel to set your radio on. It may be a little hard to see here in the daylight, but there'll be a picture here included with it lit up at night. But all it says is Tune Radio 106.7. That's a channel in my area here, the one that's being used.